Alright, let's talk about photography because why not? Alright, photography is nothing but painting with light using three fundamental principles called ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. No matter which camera you're picking, let it be GoPro or your smartphone or a DSLR or a mirrorless camera or even a production camera, these fundamentals remain the same. Let's take a look about what they are. Alright, let's talk about shutter speed. But before talking about shutter speed, what exactly is shutter? If you equate your iris to the image sensor in the camera, then the shutter is nothing but your eyelid. So shutter speed is nothing but the amount of time you're letting the sensor exposed to the light. Most common shutter speeds vary between 1/8000 of a second to 30 seconds in very generic or most common cameras which are available for wide range of public. Higher the shutter speed means lower the amount or lower the time you are exposing the shutter to the light. That means you're going to get fairly darker image. And higher the shutter speed, say suppose you are talking about 25 or 30 seconds, that is pretty much long time for the shutter to capture the light, and you're going to end up with a overexposed or fully bright image. The next element in the basics is aperture. Aperture is nothing but the opening of the lens. The more you open the lens, the more light is going to flow in and you're going to get exposed or overly exposed photograph. Or the more you are going to close the lens, you're going to get a smaller aperture, so that relatively you're going to get a darkened image. If you're having the f1.8, which is standard for many prime lenses available for many DSLRs or mirrorless cameras, you're going to have this wide open aperture so that you're allowing more light to pass into the sensor, giving you brighter image. And the wider aperture also gives you the control to control the depth of the field, meaning you can focus on one subject, either the background or the foreground. And contrary to that, if the f number is high, that means you are narrowing the lens and the passage of light to the sensor, meaning you are going to get a darker image, and you can't really create that depth of field, meaning everything in the frame is going to get focused on the higher side of the f-stop. To put it in relative terms, count the aperture as the opening of your eye. The more you're going to open, you're going to see a brighter image. The more you're going to close, you're going to see the darker image. The same thing is the case with aperture. Now the third element in the basics of photography is ISO. ISO stands for International Standardization for Organizations, which is generally used in quality certifications, but somehow it made to the camera stuff. Now ISO simply means the sensitivity of the sensor to the light. It's like your eyes reacting to the darkness. Even if cameras couldn't capture, your eyes are going to be looking through things even in darkness. That is simply because your tolerance of ISO to your iris is high. The same way cameras are also sensitive to light so that they can expose or underexpose. And higher the ISO means you're going to get a grainy picture, and lower the ISO means you're going to get a clean picture. And it completely depends upon the camera sensor and capabilities also. So these are the three basic fundamental elements of camera, irrespective of what sort of camera you're using: the aperture, the shutter speed, and the ISO. To get a perfectly exposed image, you have to balance out in between these three elements. So that's it for the basics of camera.